Tuto hru doporučuje obchod Gamesell.
Overwatch, Blizzard's multiplayer team-based shooter based in the near future with a big roster of characters.
Yes,
is that about right, Alice?
That's a good summary, actually, yeah.
You've played it. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I had a little hands-on event. It's a weird one because it's not out yet, but it's actually been in a beta for a while. So people have been playing it for a while. They've been developing it for a while. Because Blizzard, as a company, they'll put out games when they're good and ready, like Valve.
Yeah.
So they make sure that they're happy with it before they put it out. And there is actually an open beta coming up at the start of May.
Start of May?
Yeah, so for a few days at the start of May. If
Yeah.
you pre-order it, you can get early access as well, which as
Okay.
was ever thus.
So there's going to be a lot of people playing this.
Yeah. So a lot
before
of people have been playing it and will be playing it before it actually comes
dear.
out. Yeah, but I had a lot of fun. I had a couple of hours with it, and I really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was like frantic, and some games got genuinely tense, and other times you just kind of barreled through the other team. So I really enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Because I used to play a lot of Team Fortress 2 back in the university days. Oh, those years ago.
So I was going to say, looking at the footage, there are a lot of games like this.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is there anything in particular about this? Is it because it's got that kind of Blizzard touch, or is there a hook that separates it, that sets it apart from, Team Fortress 2 or that Gearbox one that they're doing, or what's their angle?
They were kind of selling it a lot. They were saying, like, at the event, they were like, this is Blizzard's take on it, so we've given it that Blizzard kind of touch and redone it our way kind of thing. And people there actually did, because I haven't played Battleborn, I haven't really seen much Battleborn, which is Gearbox's one, but people there were comparing it. A lot of people saying they liked Overwatch more of what they've seen. The main difference, I think, is just the number of characters. So if you could, like Team Fortress 2, there are 9 classes you can play as. Yeah. Battleborn, there's 21.
Right.
Which is a lot.
Bit excessive, maybe.
Yeah, like even in Warcraft, there's only 10 classes you can play as to start with, and that's a big RPG. So they were saying, like, the key to winning a game in Overwatch is that you respond to what's happening, and then you maybe go back and switch character to better or more appropriately combat the tactics the other team are using. I think the problem that you'll have with that is that with games that have a big roster of characters, so like Street Fighter or even smaller like team shooters and stuff, people tend to they specialize with like 1 or 2, maybe 3 characters. Yeah, I think with 21 it's a bit of an ask to expect people to be familiar with a lot of them. Yeah. You got your 21 characters, and they are split into offense, defense, and support. Offense characters do a lot of damage. You've got defensive characters like tanks, and then builders as well, so people that can build booby traps and stuff like that. And then you've got your support characters, which do, like, they heal and they buff, and they do different things. So within, like, defense and support and offense, there are sort of subcategories. So, like I said, tanks and builders, people that buff your speed, people that buff your health and attack and stuff. So I think it's quite difficult to get like a mix that's really like as tactical as I think Blizzard might hope people will play it. I think it will probably break down to people just smashing into each other a bit more.
It's like they're really overestimating people's ability to make balanced teams or specialised teams.
Yeah, obviously you will get people that do approach it like that, but I think the majority of people are not going to necessarily.
I mean, I think there'll be a lot of people out there who just pick the coolest looking one and don't even look at the stats. So.
Some of them are really fun. Some of them are super fun. So they do have, like, the characters have regular attacks, so they have like their regular like R2 trigger kind of attack, and then they have special attacks as well. So you have 2 special attacks, and then like a super one as well. And they all do different things. So like there's my favourite was Pharaoh, who was an offensive character, and she's got like a kind of, not really a mech suit, but she's got like this armour with a jetpack on it, and like her primary weapon just fires grenades basically.
Right, okay.
So you just like, so you can do like, the special attack is to just boost right up in the air, and then you can just shoot grenades down at people. It's amazing. And there's a bunch of it. There's like a gunslinger from like the Wild West. There's a little Australian dude who, like, one of his special attack is firing a tire, like a car tire that's got like like chains and spikes and stuff attached to it.
I think there's I noticed there's like a gorilla.
He's a heavy. He's like Beast from the X-Men. He's like an intelligent but he's like that. He's like a super intelligent gorilla. He's got like he's a tank and he's got like a lightning gun.
I mean the amount of characters they've come up with is insane. It's got a backstory as well.
Yeah, it's got so it's set in like a sort of near future, and there was some sort of crisis. I can't exactly remember.
Just an undefined event.
Yeah, and Overwatch is the like sort of, I guess, pseudo-militaristic kind of force that sort of oversaw stopping that. And there's a whole thing about like how like there are mechs, there are robots that have AI, and there's a kind of like, oh, they're not real people, and we should all live together type
it's
thing.
It's quite funny because it's like, I mean, multiplayer games just don't need backstory.
No, exactly. They don't come into play
it's like
at all.
Giving a backstory to fucking Quake 3 Arena. It's just not needed.
So the matches are like you have like capture the flag, control point type, King of the Hill type stuff, and then the payload. It's called escort, but it's basically exactly like the TF2 one where you have to push like a payload and then it will explode and stuff. Because I mean, like you can't really reinvent the wheel with team versus shooters, because what really are you gonna change about the actual gameplay? But it is because it's a Blizzard game, because they take their time, because they have very well defined designs. They've managed to make all the characters feel distinct, or at least the ones I played, and you can definitely tell, even though it's kind of going mad everywhere, you can tell which character has done which attack. Like it's all very distinct and
that's
very nicely
good.
designed.
I mean, because it could just really easily go the other way, where all the tank characters just feel the same, the support characters are just the same, and it's just the window dressing that changes around them. So I mean, would you say that, I know you haven't played all 21 of them, but essentially they are all different and they're all going to suit different people?
Yeah, the ones that I played did. But I would still say that I think there are probably too many. I don't think you need 21.
Yeah, there must be a good reason why they decided to.
Yeah, I don't know.
21. Blizzard don't strike me as the kind of team that would just sort of do it just to get a number up. Like it seems like there must be a good design reason for that. But who knows?
But from what I play, I think you could get away with less, definitely. And but it is fun. There's a big variety going on. I would say, I'm definitely interested to play in the beta when the servers are a bit more populated and see how it all shakes out that way.
So when you played it, were you playing against people with people in the room? Or
we were playing. It was just there were two banks. So I played on PS4, and there was another. There was another bank opposite us. And then there were a couple of banks of Xbox down the end, so we were playing against the other PS4 team, and they were games journalists.
Right. Okay. So they were all shite.
Yeah, exactly. Our team won. Like, didn't lose a match. Yeah. But that's even if we're not good at games, we are at least good at playing against other games journalists.
Yeah.
It's fun and it's energetic and brightly coloured and well designed, but I don't know if it's actually going to redefine the genre the way Blizzard kind of hope their games will. But
it is Blizzard, so it'll probably do incredibly well.
Yeah, exactly.
If you enjoyed that review and you'd like to know when we do more, click that big red button to subscribe and you'll be told whenever we do anything. Get it clicked.